Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match.
Well, hello and welcome one and all as you join us for what is an eagerly awaited resumption of this competition. A competition that has produced more than its fair share of drama already, and it's more than obvious that this crowd, with its great chorus of sound, is demanding yet more drama now. This truly is a feel-good place. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, if you want to secure a clean...
Drogba! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Ljungberg, that's an imaginative pass. That's a... And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. And it's Perez. That's very neat. Ipswich have got it back and they'll have another go. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
No goals as yet. And he's had it nicked away. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. Plays it across. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Throw in. Messi has the space to scheme. Messi. Oh, facing up. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Spread to the right. Drogba. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Costa Curta. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kanji makes the interception. Davids tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta is onto this. And this is Messi. Ipswich have it back and can go again. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Crosses it in here. Caceres attempts a... And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're on the way for the second half.
Ipswich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Costa Curta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lampard. And this is Drogba. Schneider finding himself in space. Rijkaard. Conte. And it's Schneider. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Now he's off and running. Now it's Drogba. Park Ji-sung. Taken back almost at once. And here's Park Ji-sung. And the finish! And that is well cleared. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's managed to get free. And he decides to cross it. Tries to get it clear. Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Nicely worked. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in. Floated through. And he shoots! And no mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Park Ji-sung. This looks promising. Backward it goes. Rijkaard gets it clear. Lampard tries to pass it through.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Baresi tries to clear. And that is exemplary defence. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Back to parity, and there's barely any... So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Number 10, Park Ji-sung. Number 23, Wesley Sneijder.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Ipswich pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious?
Number 6,
Oh, that's fabulous. Perez. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Frank Lampard. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Steven Gerrard.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Goes for goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And this is Drogba. He has found the way through. Drogba! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Brilliantly cut out. Can he get on the end? A decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Didier Drogba.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Oh, this looks sharp. Costa Curta. He shifted it to the flank. That has been cut short. Now there's a fine ball. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 20, Didier Drogba. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Erling Haaland.
Now it's Royce. And it's pulled back. And he's cleared it back out. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Knocks it into space. Threads one in. Saliba. And they've got a throw. Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Drogba. Played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's it. They are out. Defeat, and a hard one to take, especially when it comes on a stage such as this. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games in the future. If losing does make you stronger, they'll certainly be back.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So here we are, a
today's
new
match.
chapter begins,
It's
new heroes will arise, new
against
legends will be
Borussia
written.
Dortmund.
It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Drogba. Oh, that was vital. Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side. Baresi. Plays a sharp little ball here. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. Conte played out towards the right wing. Bergomi promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Royce. Goes for a shot! And again! They've scored! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Ipswich with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. He's having a pop! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ljungberg really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ipswich have their second corner now.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut.
And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ipswich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Chance here to counter. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wriggles his way through. Casillas claims comfortably. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second, but Cristiano Ronaldo! Now the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. Royce. And here's the chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Has another go. And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Royce is always looking to break lines. And he is going into that little black book. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Aguero. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Schneider producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, his chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Keeper's dealt with that. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Ipswich are looking to break at pace. Crosses it in. Benatia getting this one clear. And the whistle goes for half-time.
And we come to you now.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Barcelona get the second half going. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Ipswich leading now. And this is shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be...
Tries one from range! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Ipswich, number 23.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Rodrigo, number 11. Lionel Messi, coming on the field. Number 10, Robert Pires. Number 18,
can so cleverly bypass the press.
Number 19,
Ipswich perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just eases him off the ball. Pires. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bergomi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zambrota. And this is Aguero. Conte. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! And they've got rid. And he's being shifted off it. Lobbed in behind. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner.
Ipswich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Drogba! Drives it in. It is a corner.
Substitution for Ipswich, number 20.
Well, the first goal came from
Ronaldo.
this.
Number 6, Freddie Ljungberg. Coming on the field, number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 5, Lamine Yamal.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Corner number 3 coming up. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal picks it up out wide. And this is Kante. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Six added
Cafu.
minutes have been indicated.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, that shapes to shoot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Ipswich now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hit. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Isn't it a real pleasure to be able to see the Dutchman Ronald Koeman? He's got to be one of the best ever attack-minded centre-backs, a playmaking centre-back actually, and he can step into midfield.
Towering header! Oh, crossbar! Bergomi clears, and Batistuta! This is back shot, surely! And this is Shevchenko. Ljungberg. And here's Messi. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Can he get it through? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in one on, and a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ipswich with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good! Oh, crossbar! And it's Conte. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Royce. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Baresi tries to clear. Takes a shot. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Ipswich have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. Mbappe!
Oh, really well played.
Always goal side.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been slipped through. And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! And they've got rid. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he can thump it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be
Bergomi
1 minute
kept his
at
eye
a
on it,
time.
and he's there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but
Hello,
it
everyone.
certainly hasn't been
This
for
is
the
moment
lack of
you've
trying.
all been waiting for.
How's
time
the
to
first
pick
half
out
compared with your
today's lucky
expectation?
numbers.
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Ipswich are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta getting forward. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Royce. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 9. Andrei Shevchenko. Number 20. Neymar.
That's a decent
Number
clearance.
22. Kaká.
Pires wins the duel
Coming
this
on the
time.
field. Number 23.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and
Sergio
application,
Aguero.
Peter. They've got to
Number
keep
12.
pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Number 13. Raúl.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's headed upfield. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shot a goal! And a neat finish! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Ipswich really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Hoisted in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Deep into stoppage time. They'll have to settle for that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Ljungberg voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and that could spell trouble. Plays it in. Shot a goal! That has not gone well.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believes that gave him the psychological edge.
Oh, terrible mistake. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Perez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found the way through. It's Perez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that's been intercepted. Bergomi. It's gone for a throw-in. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No outsmarting him this time. And this is Batistuta. Shot could be on. Kimmich. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard. Wonderful from Rijkaard! A finish of true class! And there is your opener! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. And Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much. Ipswich looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's got away. What a throw in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Ipswich just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Ipswich have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So right back into the action.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Azar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that's a good run down the left. And it's Rijkaard. Ljungberg. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona could counter here. Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ljungberg. And a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rijkaard gets into a good position. Rodri. Beckenbauer.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses?
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kimmich. What's going wide left? Rodri gets a foot in here. In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played it again. Messi. And Rodrigo. Rijkaard. Rodrigo going forward. Takes a shot. Off the post. He's delivered all right. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tries to cross, cleared away. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, and that is expertly dealt with. Ipswich have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here. 30 minutes gone. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Drogba. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's definitely not his best. And this is Drogba. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Rijkaard! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rijkaard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Short changes him with that pass. Hazard. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement's so precise. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Ipswich clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Royce. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Good take. And he's managed to... Can he finish? And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Knocks it into space. It's Drogba! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Didier Drogba!
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ipswich go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Drogba. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19, Lamine Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Bukayo Saka.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Decent hit from there. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That has ended up in no man's land. Belling. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for a runner. And it's made its way to him. Marquinhos lays it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Diaz! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that was asking for too much.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7. Joshua
Well, there is
Kimmich.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 20.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
5 minutes at a time.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a and the finish! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Diaz. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the...